morning, everyone. As you can see, and might even be able to hear, it's still very windy. It was very cloudy this morning and raining when I got up. Cloudy, dark gray, but we still have high winds. Things are clearing off, though we have more clouds in the forecast. It's supposed to be, clouds aren't supposed to completely clear off until tonight. Temperatures are going to drop down, still predicted for about 35. And hopefully the winds die down after sunset, because tarps would not stay on my garden very well with these high winds. I'm just going to have to pray for the best and hope the winds die down around sunset so I can get all of this, cover up my gardens, thread of frost tonight. So yeah, but we have a beautiful sunny day, if very windy and cool. I think our highs today are predicted to be about 64 degrees. And it's about 47, 50 right now. It's a little chilly. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and take a bath and get ready for church. Talk to y'all later. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Meg's Little House in the Country, and I am running into town to dump my garbage. I'm gonna stop at my mom's house. My parents have let me dump my garbage in their cans for, well, 20 some odd years now. It just didn't make sense for me to rent a can from the local company when I only generate maybe 1 or 2 bags of garbage a month, maybe 3, you know. I don't fill up a can, so, you know, it's a big expense, and they've got to pay for a can anyways. It comes with their water bill, and they don't generate a lot of garbage. Oftentimes when I'm throwing my bag in, there might be only 2 more bags from my mom putting in. So it just made more sense that you just bring your garbage in and dump it in the can. So I've been doing that for a long time. So that's what I'm doing. Today has been very uneventful. It's been cold and windy. The winds are supposed to die down tonight, so I'm really hoping they do, because otherwise it's going to be next to impossible to cover things up. And they are predicting very low temperatures. It's kind of changed to, some of the weather apps are actually saying down as low as 32 degrees. I hope not, you know, where everybody is praying, especially people who have crops in the fields. You know, there's some people who grow pumpkins like me, and they grow them in the big fields, and those are going to be very susceptible to freeze because they can't cover up their big fields. So, praying they don't. Anyways, I'll show you a little bit about what the weather is like outside. Yep, we have got cloudy and sunshine, high winds. You can see the trees waving their branches. I'll stick you outside for a second. Look at that. And that is what our weather is like. I would take you along on this little trip into town, except for one fact. I have nothing to mount the camera on that I can video from. I used to have one that would attach to this mirror, but it broke. And I haven't gotten another one since then. So I'm going to have to just turn you guys off. I'll be back later when I'm done running my errands. Or maybe I'll show you where I stop when I'm stopped and not moving. can't do that while I'm driving. All right, see, check back later. Okay, I'm currently stopped at Cal Ranch. I'm gonna go in. There's a couple things I need to find. Yeah, I don't know if I can get a good look through the rear windows, but I actually now work close to Cal Ranch. All right, let's see if we can get a good look. Okay, over there. I'm gonna try to, if I go outside, it's gonna just be too loud. Let me do some zooming. Okay. Right there where it says 21st Century Power Sports, that is our new store. Right there in that building. I'm gonna zoom out. There we go. See the building over there, 21st Century Power Sports. That is where we moved our business to, and that is our new business. Blackfoot Motorsports is closed, and that is where I'm working now. Just to let y'all know. So now I'm gonna go into Cal Ranch and see if I can find a couple just a little bits of hardware I need, and I'm gonna see if they've got it. They got a pretty good hardware section. Good evening, everyone. Just letting you know, I just got back from running my errands. I had to go to Walmart, pick up a prescription, so I also picked up some ground pork so I could make my sausage. My sausage has some of my Applewood smoked sea salt, some cracked black pepper, poultry seasoning, and my secret weapon for making it taste really good. This is Watkins maple bacon flavor. I mix this with a little water, and then I just dribble it over and work it in, knead it really good. So I've now got it covered with plastic, and I'm going to put it in the fridge so that flavors will set, and tomorrow morning I will shape up all my sausage patties and get them frozen. So we'll get those put in there. And that's me. Yes, I need to get my dishes done. Gonna do that this evening too. So today I really didn't do much at all, other than I worked at church on making a soap bag. I hope it's going to work. I need to take this. Let's see. Grab my yarn. Let's go into the craft room here. We're going to measure it. I haven't, I measured the bottom dimensions when I started. But yeah, the soap bag really went together good. I need to grab a bar of soap. And I got a lot of bars of soap. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Here's one of the more recent ones I've got from Zion Creek Farm. I love their goat's milk soap. So what I'm going to do is, this one is called Blossoms and Berries. And I think he did this for his Mother's Day soap. It is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful soap. Look at the little berry on top. Looks pretty. And I just want to see, will it fit in this soap bag? Because I'm just curious as to whether I got my dimensions correct. I think it will. I think it will fit. And if so, how many people would be interested in ordering a soap bag? Okay. There we go. We got the soap in the soap bag. I do need to finish up my edge. I think maybe a couple more rows. What do you think? A couple more rows, and then I just need to get some cotton to do little pull string or something, so you have your little soap on a rope. So how many people would be interested in a soap bag? And is this something I should pursue? Let me know down in the comments. And I think I'm going to pop this one into my bathroom because my last favorite bar got so down that it's now at the, had a piece break off. A piece broke off there, off my edge. Anyways, let me know down below. And, oh God, you have no idea what you're missing. This smells fabulous. It is fantastic. Sean overdid himself again in creating a beautiful work of art. Look at that. That is just going to, I can't wait to use it. And yes, soap is meant to be used. Zion Creek Farm, that's where I buy my soap. Goat milk soap, all natural. And yeah, it's the best soap out there. If you want to see the ingredients, let's see if I can zoom in without casting a shadow. Ingredients: olive oil, Nigerian dwarf goat milk, which is very high in butter fat, coconut oil, the lye, which actually burns off when the soap cures. So yeah, the fragrance and color, and the sodium lactate. So it's actually so nice. Feels great on my hands. And it does, when I use it regularly, I don't have skin issues. So anybody who's sensitive to skin issues, goat milk soap, best thing for your skin. Just letting you know. Little plug in for my favorite soap maker. Not to mention he makes cute videos of cute little goats. And right now he's got all these babies. Lots of baby goats. Lots and lots of baby goats. You can tell him I sent him. I sent you all over to see his baby goats on his channel. YouTube, Zion Creek Farm. Fabulous goat milk soap. And cute baby goats. Okay, I think I got this about as finished as it's going to get. I'm thinking of using a different type of, this is just cotton thread, 4-ply cotton thread to make little pulls so you can pull it closed. And then of course, but it's so thin I think it would wear out. I'm thinking of maybe checking at the stores and maybe finding something like a polished hemp or polished sisal. I don't know, or just getting a regular ribbon, white ribbon. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I think this is about the right size. It stretches, so it will hold a regular size bar of bath soap or any bar soap that you would like to put in it. Let me know. I would appreciate some feedback and some suggestions on these little soap bags. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, everyone, the breezes have died down. Prayers have been answered. I'll be able to tarp everything up here. So I'm going to go get my tarps, get all my stuff tarped, and I got to run into town and help my mom cover her garden too. With no breeze, this should be fairly easy to get the tarps over both garden areas. So come along and let's cover up my garden. Got to get the pumpkins under, got to get the raised beds under. And it's supposed to drop down in the 30s by 6 a.m. tomorrow. Don't know how low. Some apps say 32, some say 36, some say 38. I'm gonna just play it safe and cover everything. Alright, give me a minute here and we'll get set up. And there you go, folks. We are ready for our one cold night in June. I mean, honestly, if you don't have to cover up your tarp, your garden at least one night in June, you don't live in Idaho. Or any other month that gets just a wee bit cold. But everybody's put to bed. The winds have stopped. We might at the most get 5-mile-an-hour breezes throughout the night. And if the temperatures do drop down in the low 30s, we are prepared. Our babies are all covered up. And they'll be fine. Then tomorrow after I get home from work, I'll need to fold up all my tarps again, get them back in the garage. Oh boy. They might have a little frost on them or dew in the mornings. But yeah, we got that. Ooh, look. The sun is breaking through the clouds. And now I've got to go and help my mother. I may or may not get back by the time sun sets. If not, well, I'll see y'all in the next video. Otherwise, I'll try to get a tad bit of sunset at the end of this video. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And this is just my everyday life, you know. Do a little of this, I do a little of that, I do a little gardening. If it hadn't been so cold and chilly today, I'd have been doing a little mowing. Guess I'm going to have to start mowing come tomorrow too. Oh boy. Well, these temperatures are supposed to start getting back up in the 80s. And boy, that does look pretty coming through through the trees. But I better go grab my purse and go in and help my mom, go into town, help my mom get her garden tarped up too. Talk to y'all later, folks. If not, I'll see y'all in the next video.